You are most welcome to the video lecture series of Open and Distance Learning Center, Ladoke Akintola University of Technology. This is Biology 101, Introductory Biology. Welcome to the third study session titled Kingdom Protista. At the end of this study session, you must be able to enumerate the general characteristics of organisms that belong to Kingdom Protista. Also, you must be able to itemize all classifications of organisms that are possible under Kingdom Protista. Finally, you must be able to highlight the different classifications of organisms under Protozoan. General characteristics of organisms under Kingdom Protista. All single-celled organisms are placed under Kingdom Protista. Nevertheless, some are multicellular. Members of Kingdom Protista are primarily aquatic in nature, but some live in moist soil or even in the human body. Members of Kingdom Protista are eukaryotic since they have a membrane-bound nucleus and endomembrane systems. Members in this kingdom use mitochondria for cellular respiration, and some have chloroplast for photosynthesis. Cellular respiration in protists is primarily through aerobic process, but those living in mud, below ponds, or in digestive tracts of animals are facultative anaerobes. Organisms under Kingdom Protista moves with the help of flagella. Feeding by protists is through heterotrophic or autotrophic process. Heterotrophs are organisms that depend on other organisms for food, while autotrophs produce their foods by themselves. Protists can reproduce through a process called mitosis or meiosis. Organisms that belong to Kingdom Protista can be divided into animal-like and single-celled protozoans, or plant-like single or multi-celled protists called algae. Protozoans live mostly in moist and watery environments. They are autotrophs since they can produce their own food by themselves. They differ from animals because they are unicellular, while animals are multicellular. Classifications of protozoans based on how they move. Based on how they move and on their movement organs, protozoans can be classified into 4 groups. The first group are called the sarcodites. They move with the help of an organ called pseudopodia. The second groups are called zooflagellates. They move with the help of an organ called flagella. The third group are called ciliates. They move with the help of an organ called cilia. And the last group are called sporozoans. They are non-motile, hence they do not move at all. Protozoans. Protozoans that have resemblance to animals are called protozoans. They live in moist and watery environments. Protozoans can be classified into 4 groups, as I've earlier mentioned. Phylum Sarcodina. Phylum Sarcodina are also called the Sarcodines. They are the most popular member of this phylum, and the most popular member of this phylum is called Amoeba. This is a picture that illustrates how an amoeba looks like. Organisms under phylum Sarcodina have different features. Some of the features are the following. They move with the help of an organ called pseudopodia. This pseudopodia is also used for feeding. Sarcodines feed heterotrophically, and also some sarcodines feed parasitically. Some sarcodines live in fresh water, while some live in marine water, and some live in moist soil. Sarcodines also reproduce asexually. Most sarcodines use an organ called vacuole as their excretory organ. This is used to pump out excess of water from their body. This excess water is dangerous to their body. So vacuole is the excretory organ that is used to pump out excess water from their body. Phylum Sarcodina also has features that are used to defend themselves. This feature is called cyst. Cyst is used to protect themselves against unwanted enemies. This cyst is hard and protective in nature. Another phylum under phylum Protozoan is called phylum Mastigophora. They are called the zooflagellates. The most popular phylum in this phylum is called Trypanosoma. Features of organisms under phylum Mastigophora. These organisms move with the help of a whip-like structure called flagella. Most of these organisms feed parasitically, causing human diseases like sleeping sickness. Most Mastigophorans live in fresh or marine waters. Another phylum under phylum Protozoan are called phylum Celiophora. They are also known as the ciliates, and the most popular organism under phylum Celiophora is called Paramecium. This picture illustrates how a paramecium looks like. The hairy structure you can see in this picture illustrates the cilia that is used for movement. Features of organisms under phylum Celiophora. Organisms in this phylum move with the help of ear-like structures called cilia. The movement of cilia is pad-like. It sways back and forth for movement. The cilia can also be used to sweep food particles into the organisms. They feed parasitically. These organisms are mostly found in fresh waters, ponds, or marine waters. They have tiny and toxic darts called trichocysts, which helps in capturing their prey and in holding on to a surface. They have two types of nuclei, micronucleus and macronucleus. The macronucleus controls asexual production, which comes up through a process called mitosis, while the sexual reproduction is by conjugation. Once again, macronucleus is used for asexual reproduction through a process called mitosis, while sexual reproduction is made possible through a process called conjugation. In conjugation, two paramecia join together to exchange DNA. The next phylum under phylum Protozoan is called phylum Sporozoa. Sporozoans are organisms that form spores, hence their name, sporozoans. This is an example of a sporozoan. Features of organisms under phylum Sporozoa. All members of this phylum are non-motile since they lack locomotory structures. Therefore, they are carried in the host by their body fluids. They are parasitic, hence they cause serious human diseases like malaria. The most popular organisms under this phylum is called Plasmodium. They also live in fresh waters, ponds or marine waters. They also use trichocysts as a defense organ. Reproduction is asexual through a process called mitosis, and sexual through a process called conjugation. These are some references for this study session. Thanks for listening.